Well, Alan, the last fixture was always going to be on paper the hardest. How do you feel it panned out today in terms of your tactics in St Mirren?
Yeah, it was difficult. I think first half we kept the ball quite well, but probably just in our own half, not playing forward enough. We knew before the game the type of team St Mirren is, and Steve Robinson's team always is physical, athletic, and we need to stand up to that. And I don't think we did that maybe well enough at times. Say we were good in possession, but probably played in our own half too much, and then when we didn't have it, they went by us a little bit too easily. The goals we conceded, I think, were preventable. Sloppy play for the penalty, and then the second goal is kind of second phase from a corner. So for me, they're preventable. They never really opened us up, and I think we spoke about this about half time, about knowing where we want to play, and also being able to match up to their physicality.
Yeah, and from the start anyway, you went to rotate the squad again. Very mindful, of course, that everybody needs minutes in their legs, but it was still a strong team that was out there as well. Yeah,
it was probably maybe just Robbie McIntyre hadn't played much through the League Cup campaign. He missed the first game with a slight injury, so just trying to get him some minutes. And Uzi C is probably the only other one that really needed the minutes. The rest is just trying to pick the best team for the game every time. And I say, as we set up and what we wanted to try and do with the ball, I think we did okay with that, but maybe could have said play higher up the pitch. But without the ball, the shape was okay, but just kind of the 1v1 duels we needed to just do a little bit better.
6 minutes in, and the penalty gets awarded. I felt it was questionable. How did you see yourself? And I know you're not going to criticise the officials, but
no, to me it's a bit of a clumsy challenge. Mm-hmm. The boys on the pitch are adamant there's not much in it. It's kind of just nearly on the end line with bodies between it, so I don't have a clear view. I do see them coming together and falling over. I couldn't tell you if he got the ball, the man, or whatever. I asked the linesman who gave it. He said we both did, so I can't really argue. They're not going to change it, and it does just put us on the back foot. And it's those sort of things, better decisions, cleaner in what we're trying to do, and we just probably never gave ourselves a chance today by just giving away that goal so early.
Yeah, going in 2-0 at half time. I mean, it was a good passage of play with St Mirren, to be fair, in terms of creating the second goal as well.
Yeah, but I think it comes from a corner to start with, and then it kind of comes back out and they put it back in. They work it quite well, but again, we're too easily beaten in the wide area, and then the cut back and we're not picked up. So that, it's not one individual mistake on that one. There's a couple of issues that we need to be better on. And we spoke about this at half time and about being better, and then 1 minute in we get beat too easily in the wide area. Cross come in and it's a free header, and then the game's away from you. But then from that point on, maybe because the game is away from us, or for whatever reason, we played and did the stuff we want to do and looked much better. And I thought we were really good in possession and we created chances, and apart from maybe very late on where they opened us up a couple of times, we were good in that second half.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I thought there was a lot more freedom in the play and a lot more positivity as well, but maybe in the first half we would maybe knock it back a bit too often and just ask questions of them.
Yeah, and it's not something we have been doing or we want to do, and maybe it's just coming to a Premier League game and just being a little bit tentative. I thought we showed good bravery to take the ball and try and play, but we need to know which areas you want to play in and what we're trying to do with it, not just keeping the ball for the sake of it. And I think since I've been in, we've made good progress on that and what we want to do and where we want to play. Listen, it's a different challenge today. Physically, they're a bit bigger than us. Full-time team went after us. But then I thought in the second half, when we kept the tempo high, we passed the ball around quite well. We kind of were really good in possession. And on another day, we probably should have scored one or two more.
I know you probably don't want to comment too much on that, but I thought there were some particularly standout performances in terms of Jack Bryden, Danny Hanlon, and even when Robbo and Shanley came on, they changed the game as well. They changed the way that St Mirren actually started defending deeper.
Yeah, I thought Jack was excellent today, and it worked quite well for us, getting him on the ball and stepping in, coming out this side rather than the other way maybe in the first half. Danny Hanlon links it all together, and just Uzi worked away up there, but it was difficult at time because he's probably up there on his own against three. Yeah. And as the game went on, we tried to get two up there, and Danny maybe in behind it, and got a bit more of the possession in the areas you want to be in. But no, listen, everyone worked away. It was a good test for us. We're not going to be judged on today. We wanted to come here and do well. The goals we let in were sloppy and preventable. but we will be better on that. But in possession and bravery to take the ball and trying to do things we want to do. I thought we did a lot of good things today.
Yeah, we're a week away from the League One campaign starting. Any business to get done between now and then that you'd like to talk about on camera?
No, lots of hope. You know, I mean, we're still working away. We know we need to add one or two. Trying to keep, improving the quality of the squad. There's some people, we're trying to push forward and try and get over the line this week, and whether we do or we don't. But as I say, all along through this campaign, fortunate we're in a good position, numbers wise, quality wise, what we have compared to maybe some others. I am, like you said before, able to rotate the squad a little bit. And come next Saturday, we'll have a competitive team on the pitch.
We're going to have a competitive game because it's against Kelty, the League 2 champions from last season. How do you feel going head to head with them?
Yeah, they did great. Listen, they deserved to win the league last year. They were the best team in League 2. And when I came in, we were able to give a good account of ourselves. We got a good point at home with them in one of the first games I was in. But they've changed a little bit. Managers moved on. A couple of players have moved on. Hopefully we've evolved and kept going forward a little bit, and we'll go there, trying to win the game next week.
In terms of when the group started and how you finished it, do you feel as though you've got out of the group games what you wanted in terms to ready yourself for the beginning of the league campaign?
Yeah, I think so. And I think when they came out and trying to plan pre-season, and we didn't have a lot of pre-season games, but we knew we had 4 games in 10 days, which is going to be difficult. I say we're fortunate enough to be able to rotate the squad. We've had different challenges in there from Airdrie, which is our league, to the best part-time team in our bro, to then Cowdenbeath, to be able to dominate possession, to then physically be able to stand up and go to a really tough place and try and do what we want to do with the ball. Maybe not so much in the first half, but second half showed a lot of what we want to be about. So coming through this kind of last 10 days or 2 weeks or so will be beneficial for us going forward.
Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers.